Alright guys, welcome back. We're going to do something one of my most favorite things to do that's flipping buckbrush, trees, and anything with a jig. Today's jig we're going to be using is from Lock 'em Up. It's on my website at gasfishing.com, coupled with a trailer by Berkeley. It's called the Chigger Crawl, and also by Reaction Innovation. We're also going to use one of their twerk models. Both these are in green pumpkin. I think Reaction Innovation calls it something a little bit different. The jig is actually called watermelon, but it's red and chartreuse on my site. As you can see, Toby is wound up, ready to go, and I had a really good day and a lot of fun shooting this video, so I hope you guys really enjoy it. Almost any time you approach a shallow water situation, whether it be through river systems or just small reservoirs, you're going to find a lot of muddy water, shallow areas, and you can come across a lot of great flipping areas, such as buckbrush, willow trees, cedar trees, and pretty much anything in between. And this calls for a different technique. You need to be right up on the fish, and it requires you to do something called pitching and flipping, which is trying to, as quietly as possible, place the bait right in front of a fish.
What do you think, Toby?
Now, quiet entry into the water and bait placement is really important here.
Well, we don't have spotted bass, but that is a spotty.
And with the water being muddy, you can usually get somewhat close to them with the boat. They won't just spook off so easily. But you just don't want to run the trolling motor over their heads, and you definitely don't want to hit the structure that they're holding on to. I find that buckbrush and trees that are out in the wind, especially at the ends of points, tend to offer a more aggressive fish, and you can run these spots rather quickly.
A little better one. We're starting to coal up now. Toby? See if we can get back to back.
You're throwing into these spots, when you get a bite, it's sometimes it can be really subtle. Actually, if you flip down in there, you can either feel a small pull or tug. Once in a while, if it's an aggressive fish or there's two fish in there, one will try to run the bait away from another. Those are the easier bites to detect. But sometimes if you throw it right in on top of them, they'll hit it instantly, and when you lift up your pole, you won't even know that you have a fish on. Actually, in this example right here, one has it and I can't even tell, but I just know something doesn't feel right.
Well, that could have been the slowest hook set ever. He was on there forever.
Now, the reason I chose the watermelon red color jig is I've had a lot of success on muddier lakes with that color. The lake isn't super chocolate milk, but it's muddy enough that you need just a little bit of chartreuse in there and a little bit of black, and it really helped out.
I had one pick it up and just drop it.
This was a really
Come
neat
back, Toby.
situation. I actually had pulled away from that tree and I was getting ready to reel up, and I actually had a fish pick it up. And I don't know if it was just a hurry up bite and then let go, or if he felt me pull up on him, but I decided to let him, give him another go and see if I could pull out to that exact same tree, into the tree, and see if I could recapture him.
He came back. He can come back. Yep, he did. Better ones? Couldn't tell if he still had it or not. What do you think, buddy? It's a little better one, isn't it?
Now this was hands down my favorite shot of the day. As you can tell, I flip right up against a piece of buckbrush here, and then a fish picks it up. I completely miss him, but I don't throw right back at him immediately.
Missed him, Toby. I think that one's your fault.
I want that
We'll
fish
give
to
that
go
fish
back to
just a
where he
second.
was at. So I just go ahead and
Recompose
instead of
himself.
throwing back to it, I just flip
He
up
should
to
be
the
a
next
little bit
bush.
fired up, but I want him to reposition himself on that bush.
That way I'm not
Give him
disturbing the
another
next
shot here
spot
in
in
a
case there's actually a fish sitting in this bush here, you know, because you don't want to run the trolling motor right
Back
over
up
its
after we
head.
get this bush.
As luck would have it.
Maybe we won't. Uh-oh. Okay, well, we just caught that one, waiting on another one.
If you're worried about catching fish in buckbrush like this, just try to get the fish's head up. If you can get his head up, you can usually break him through those limbs, as I did in that situation right there.
Alright, now, this would be great video footage here if I could just back up and catch that one that I missed.
Unfortunately, I didn't. I wasn't able to come back and get that fish, which would have made an excellent video, as I stated.
So that fish over here that I'm getting ready to cast to took.
Well, once again, guys and girls, I really hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. These jigs can be purchased on my website at gasfishing.com/store. The trailers can be picked up on Amazon through my associate link. I hope you guys can do that because it helps support this channel. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys later.